This is a quick training video on how to use the life-saving tourniquet properly. So once you open the package, you'll see the life-saving tourniquet with the pressure pin connected. First step will always be disconnect the pressure pin from the life-saving tourniquet. In case of a bleeding from the limb, what we'll do is open up the life-saving tourniquet and apply it high and tight on the injured limb. Now, the initial pull is very important because it will determine if the life-saving tourniquet application will be a success or a failure. So what we'll do is press with one hand on the buckle and with the other hand, pull the strap very tight and close it. Before twisting the windlass, I'll mention that the windlass of the life-saving tourniquet is pretty short, and this is necessary so it can be turned in the neck area without hurting the neck of the casualty. However, the downside of that is that we'll always need to make sure that it's close to the C-clip, the thing that secures the windlass in place. So before we start twisting it, we'll make sure the windlass is close as possible to the C-clip, and only then we'll start twisting it. Now we twist it once, we twist it twice. This should be enough if the initial pull was good, and we'll secure it into the C-clip. We'll secure the strip as well, and we can cut it in the marked place for smoother evacuation, but this is an option, it's not necessary. In case of a junctional injury, a lower junctional injury to the upper thigh, the first thing we'll do after disconnecting the pressure pin is putting it in place. So to do that, we just press the pressure pin against the tourniquet's bridge and make a 90-degree turn. Very simple, very intuitive. Now we'll apply the life-saving tourniquet in the right position. So firstly, we'll make sure the buckle faces the center of the casualty. Okay, so now the buckle faces the center of the casualty. Second thing, we'll be applying the strap in the right location. So the right location is on the middle of the butt, not above the butt, not below the butt, just on the middle of the butt. Third thing, the location of the pressure pin. So the pressure pin goes right on the underwear line. Okay, the underwear line is the place where the underwear passes, of course. Okay, so the strip is on the middle of the butt with the buckle facing the center of the casualty, and the pressure pin is on the underwear line. Now, before running to pull the strap very tight, we'll first press with our free hand on the C-clip. Okay, we're pressing tight on the C-clip to create this 40-degree angle of the tourniquet to the body. Only then we grab the strip, and first we pull it tight towards the C-clip, then we close it to the opposite direction. So once again, the 4 steps we had just done: buckle faces the center of the casualty, tourniquet on the middle of the butt, pressure pin on the underwear line, press on the C-clip, pull the strap towards the C-clip, and then close it to the opposite direction. Those steps ensure the tourniquet will be placed correctly and the initial pull will be tight enough. Now we'll start twisting the windlass, and once again we need to first make sure it's close enough to the C-clip, and only then start twisting it. 1 twist, 2 twists, 3 twists, that will probably be enough, and we'll close it with the green Velcro, and now the casualty is ready for evacuation. In cases of an upper junctional injury, meaning an injury to the shoulder area, what we'll do is first pass the tourniquet behind the injured person's back. Now again, the buckle should always face the center of the casualty. So while making sure the buckle faces the center of the casualty, we're placing the tourniquet behind the casualty's back. Now, before locating the right place for the pressure pin, we first pass the strip through the injured person's belt and through the buckle. If the casualty doesn't have a belt, or he's too big and the strip isn't reaching the buckle, what we'll do is simply add an additional tourniquet under his ribs and this will serve as the anchor point. The anchor point can be anything you want. It can be the injured person's belt, it can be an additional tourniquet, or anything else that is strong enough to hold the tourniquet in place and serve as the anchor point. Now what we'll do is locate the right place to apply the pressure pin into. The right place is just above the clavicle bone. You can see the clavicle bone, so just above it we put the pressure pin in place. Now, while holding the pressure pin with my first hand, the second hand grabs the strip and pulls it very, very tight so the anchor point will be lifted. Okay, I want to lift the anchor point. Only then I close the strip, and now I can already feel the lock of oxygen to my hand. In most cases, I won't even need to twist the windlass to fully control the bleeding. The first pull will be enough for that. But if I need, I can always add an additional pressure by twisting the windlass. I'll secure the windlass, record the time, and now the casualty is ready for evacuation. It's recommended in any case to twist the windlass once again, even after the bleeding is fully controlled, just to make sure that the bleeding won't return during the evacuation process.